Hi, hello there, I'm back. I'm here ready for part 18 of the game Yesterday Origins. Alright, so I'm just opening the chat on my cell phone. Okay, there we go. Now I checked the previous streams. I had that problem again with the echo. When some of the characters were speaking, the sound of their voices was kind of strange because of the echo. I forgot I can't change this FX option because if I lower it, it makes the voices sound strange. So I hope right now it's working. I had lowered the volume of everything so that my voice could uh, could be clearer. But okay, I put it back to normal. Let's see if it works better right now. Okay, so here we are. So we got kidnapped by Amanda. Let's look at our body. The taste of dirty cloth has dried out your mouth. If you could at least drink something. I guess he can't, because his mouth is covered. I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting myself in the chair. In the chair or on the chair? I guess it's on the chair. You gotta forgive my English. Okay. So I guess the goal here is to release myself, to untie myself. The zip tie digs into your skin, but not enough to cut off your circulation. Amanda, or whoever tied you up like this, knew what she or they were doing. If they'd at least left your feet untied. But they didn't. Not being able to see is not the worst part. You've never been here, so you can even use the eyes of yesterday. The eyes of yesterday. Okay. Oh, Boris is there too. But I guess I can't see him. You sigh with relief when you hear snoring. Boris is alive. Oh, there's someone here. Oh my god. He's scary. You perceive another presence in the room. It's barely breathing and has an extremely slow heartbeat. Now, could this guy be Ursus? Or is he... It could be Ursus. He could also be Guinea, but like much older. Because Ursus didn't have hair. Guinea has a very large space between his nose and his mouth. This guy is satanic, whoever he is. But I guess I can't click on anything because I'm blindfolded. And I guess if I untie myself, this man has no can't do anything about it because he's on a wheelchair. So at first thought is not that big of a threat. Judging by the strong smell of fermentation, you must be in a wine cellar. Okay. Okay, so I want to make a comment. Um, I don't know how far into the game I am. Uh, I'm pretty sure I'm above 50%, maybe 70%. Um, I don't know, maybe 60%. But I am really enjoying this game, and I am very surprised at how cheap it was. For me, it cost me €2. Um, it was on a promotion, but still €2 is very cheap. And I want to comment, like, I've played multiple games. Um, I've been telling this on every single game I stream, but um, I've tried a lot of point-and-click games and narrative games, hoping to find a game that comes close to the game style of the Gabriel Knight series. Not just the style, but a very good story, like a truly um, thrilling, mysterious, and enigmatic, with good puzzles, which is not easy to find. Uh, uh, and I played a lot of games and didn't find that in many games. Some of them very famous games. But I did really enjoy playing the game Martha is Dead. I think in Martha is Dead was, I think it was the only game of the point and click style that I played that came close to the to it came close to me, at least to me, for my taste. It came close to being to the experience I was looking for in a video game. Um, Especially because of the story, because of the making your head. It made my head think a lot about the story of the game, and it was because it was very enigmatic. The story was very good. And now this game, I gotta say, I have really am enjoying the puzzles on this game. I'm not sure if the story is that good, but it is keeping me engaged in a game. That's great, and the puzzles are good. The puzzles um, are not that easy, and they make sense. And these puzzles are making sense, and they are not like uh, they are not incredibly easy as the majority of the puzzle games that I've played. So I wanted to comment on that because I thought it was for me it was curious right now because it mentioned the wine cellar. Uh, and I find it curious because my favorite Gabriel Knight game is the third one, um, and there is a wine cellar in the game. The game Martha is Dead that I played recently, it has a wine cellar, and now we are in a wine cellar. So I just find that funny. Uh, okay, so let's move on. Now that we are in a wine cellar, which is for me um, it is a place filled with meaning for me because of the game Gabriel Knight 3. Alright, so I need to untie myself. Okay, so I need to do something, I don't know what, because I don't have objects with me. I can click here. Okay. Open this. But who's opening this? Okay, I don't know how he's opening this because I'm my hands are tied behind my back, but okay. What is this? Let's start with this. Okay. This is kind of strange. You let go of the torture instrument in order to grab a different one. I can only have one. Okay. Okay, then let me... Okay. Let me see this. No. No, 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 no. Okay, let me analyze this. What is this? You remember a similar torture instrument from your executioner days. A simple glance at its interior says it all. It hurts just to think about it. What is this? Ah, this is to put the penis? Ah. Is it? That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Now this one. The thin end is wedged inside the prisoner's ear. Then boiling oil is poured through the broad end. Real brain sneezler. Okay. Is this like how do you say it, like a cap? Okay. This particular object is ideal for a progressive insertion in the urinary meatus. Uh, oh my god. This is horrible. Truly, truly horrible. This ring was gradually tightened around the prisoner's male member, yielding excellent results. I can imagine. So I guess this is the one that will help me. You remember a similar torture instrument from your executioner days? A small knife you used to cut prisoners' eyelids. Oh, Jesus. Close it. Okay. After stabbing the prisoner's abdomen with an instrument just like this one, you would pull out his intestines, emulating what a colleague once said. You know, this is reminding me of an horrible murder um, that a male model, a Portuguese male model, committed. Um, it was in New York. Actually, he was um, he was on a trip with a famous. I think he was a stylist, like a clothing stylist. Um, Much older than him. They were both males. So one was a young male model, and the other was an older guy, like uh, with he had gray hair already, um, and they had presumably a relationship. Presumably, they met in the industry, in the fashion industry, and well, I don't know the details of what happened, but presumably what was speculated was that um, the young male model was presumably he was straight, but maybe he got caught up in the in the older guy's fame. Uh, so probably in this older guy he was gay. He was a gay man, and he had obviously a lot of contacts in the fashion industry. So what is speculated is that the young guy got caught up in a relationship with this older man, um, uh, and potentially he wasn't even gay. He was just fascinated with the fame and the work opportunities that presented to himself through this older man, and I don't know, presumably something between them happened, like presumably in a sexual way. So one day they were in a hotel in New York, and this male, um, this young guy, he murdered the man. He killed him, but the 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 horrifying detail about it, the most horrifying, was that he used a tool like this, which is a Swiss, I don't know how to say in English, a Swiss Army knife. I think that's what it's called. Um, and he used this to. It wasn't a Swiss Army knife. It was just that uh, specific part to open the bottles. He used that to mutilate his penis, the penis of the older man. It I can't imagine. It must have been truly horrible. But why did my mind came to that? Because yeah, because they are showing me all these torture devices for the for the male parts. So that's all that came to my mind. Yeah, I think he was. I think he was imprisoned in America, I believe. I don't think he's serving his sentence here in Portugal. Yeah, his name is Renato Seabra. Seabra. It's
If
the
I do
name
it
of the
right,
murder.
I can get you to stick your hand in your wound and pull out your own guts.
Alright. Now I can use that to untie myself. To untie myself, right? Can I use that on myself? Oh, there's something on my pocket. If your hand weren't tied, you'd look in the pockets for something capable of getting you out of this mess. But Amanda and company probably emptied your pockets anyway. Yeah, probably. He stabbed the zip with a spiral point. Yeah, no, not the spiral point. So I need to be very specific, apparently. I want the other part. But the man is awake. He is watching.
My good Vulcan.
No. You can't be.
It's him. After centuries, what? I wasn't able to read. It was too fast. Guinea alive. Guinea.
Hines died at St. Fergus 500 years ago. The Inquisition killed him and burned down the church with his body in it.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Transmutation point. It's him. It's Guinea. Transmutation point. Inquisition. I want to know about the transmutation potion. It's not point, it's potion. Yes.
A coin was enough to transmute two people. You are immortal.
After making you drink and stabbing you, Ursus gave me the other half of the potion. Just seconds before the Inquisition barged in. When they set the church on fire, I thought I'd suffocate in my hiding place. I quickly poured mercury in the potion and drank it, but didn't die. I didn't dare leave the church until 2 nights later. I looked for you among the burnt bodies, but how was I going to recognize you? How could I be sure that the potion had worked?
It worked. I'm still alive. And so are you. But you know the best part?
The best part is that I hate you. What should I talk about? Forgiveness? Just to manipulate him? Okay, so I'm not getting, like, did he die or not? Like, did he... wait. So he did drink the potion. And so he made me drink the potion and he killed me. Then he poured the mercury into the potion and drank it. But I think the Inquisition came, and so he had to hide or something, and then he came looking for me 2 days later, but he couldn't find me. So what? He was expecting to find me? But so what? Was he like unsure if the potion worked? I'm not sure if I'm understanding correctly. So, okay, I'm going to say what I understood. I'm not sure if it's right. What I understood is that he drank the potion, so he is in fact immortal. But he he wasn't sure if the potion worked, so he didn't kill himself yet, because he was afraid he wouldn't wake up. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna choose hate.
500 years later, I still hate you. You used me and turned me into a murderer. And not only did you kill me in the end, you condemned me to a life of perpetual oblivion. Why did you come back, Hines? To torture me?
Torture you? With that? Not at all. Quite the opposite. I'm back because I hate myself more than you'll ever hate me. I beg you to claim revenge for everything I did to you.
What?
I want you to kill me. I want to die, once and for all. For good, and only you can help me, my son. Ursus!
This is Ursus?
I told you nothing would happen. Please, follow me outside. Take the wine set. And blow out the candles. Our host will arrive at dusk. In the meantime, will you think about my request? Please.
This is... You have too much on your mind and too much to do.
Huh? Where's the other guy?
Ah! What guy? Oh my god, what's this?
Poor Ronald. Goodbye, my dear gardener. You had wonderful green fingers. He cried blood when he started reading it, just like you said he would.
Hi, honey.
Mr. Yesterday! Amanda, go find the madman. He has to be here somewhere. Lenny, you bring up Gines's alchemy table. And get this shit out of here. Well, well, well. Why the long face?
The long face. His face is very, very long, especially his chin. Oh my god, what is going on here? This is very creepy. Why did she want the statue? She wanted the statue for something. Hunting immortals, Boris, Pauline. Yeah, I am worried about Pauline. Now I'm afraid of what option to choose, because I don't know if I can only choose one. Where is Boris? Hunting immortals.
What did you do to Boris?
What did we do? What did you do? Lenny just told me he disappeared.
Don't try to fool me. Where is he?
Gines, is there anything you didn't tell me about Vulcan? Does he have any powers we might not know of?
Oh my god. Who is this woman? And where is Henry White?
If you did anything to Pauline...
As a matter of fact, I did. I made her rich. Or did you think I had stolen the Neo? Don't worry about your mortal little girlfriend. As long as she stays out of this, she has nothing to fear. Isn't that right, Father Phineas?
That's right, little
They
Vic.
don't know.
Little Vic?
Don't act surprised, Mr. Yesterday. I've known Father Gines for a long time. Ever since I found him in that nursing home.
Oh, they don't know Pauline is immortal.
Oh, I can't stand children crying. Get out of here.
Good person, bad person? Oh, this is strange. Good person?
Is that because you can't stand to see children suffer?
Let's just say that I was good at ending their suffering back in the day.
So, are you going to help me?
Satan, take me now. You won't leave until I ask you what happened, will you?
What? What? I never know when I can only when I can only use one of the options. That's very annoying.
They
Hospital.
told me my granddad's here, but I can't find him.
I entered the first nursing home I found. I guess it never occurred to me that there could be more than one, nor that my grandfather was in the most expensive one in London.
I ran away from home because I haven't seen my granddad in 6 months.
Ah, well. I didn't even get to meet mine. He's been dead for 600 years.
My granddad is sick. There's a little man in his head that steals his words.
Oh, that's a shame. You can't live without words.
A lady at the door told me to wait here.
We'll wait. And let's hope we don't have to wait too long.
Sir, my name is Victoria Baxter, but my friends call me Vic.
I haven't had a name for a long time. Or friends, for that matter. But you can call me Inez.
Yeah, okay, so, it isn't exactly clear to me yet, but am I right about this? Is he, like, he's very, very, very old because he's just not sure that if he kills himself, he's going to come back? Or is he, like, yeah, I can see that he's tired of living. He wants to die. I understood that. Maybe he doesn't kill himself because he's just trying to see if he prolongs his life into a very old age. Maybe he's trying to see if there is a limit to his life. Yeah, because if he kills himself, he becomes younger, and that makes him more healthy. Okay, that makes sense. Actually. Kine, friends. Let's talk about friends.
I don't have a lot of friends either. There's my nanny, Dorothy, Catherine, the cook, and Ronald, the gardener's son.
Yeah, you can clearly see that this is an adult woman trying to make it a children's, the voice of a child.
There's something I don't understand. If your granddad died that long ago, you must be really, really old. I mean, my nan was 87, and everyone said she died of old age.
Oh, and who says I haven't died?
I don't think I understand.
Listen here, little girl. If I tell you the truth, will you do me a favor?
Of course, Mr. Gines.
I was your grandmother's age the first time I died, but years before, I had taken a very special potion. They told me it gave you the power to come back to life at the same exact age as when you died for the first time. But what if that wasn't true? The only way to find out was to kill myself, but I couldn't do that.
Okay, then I understood correctly the first time. So he didn't kill himself because he was afraid that the potion wouldn't work. Okay. So I guess our main character, I guess Iago, I'm gonna call him Iago, or Miguel, or Vulcan. Yeah, Vulcan. So I guess Vulcan escaped when he resuscitated, and Hine wasn't able to find him to verify that he had resuscitated. Okay.
You could have looked up that potion in an encyclopedia.
There weren't any encyclopedias back then. Although, there was a book that mentioned the potion, but I never found it again.
And didn't you have any friends who could help you?
I had two good friends, Ursus and Vulcan. They were like my children. Ursus died in a fire. As for Vulcan, I lost his track. I spent decades searching for him, because only he could confirm if the powers of the potion were real.
Doctors know about these things. Did you ever ask them?
I couldn't ask anyone. I'd done bad things. I was a fugitive. I searched for decades in vain until I died of old age. As old as I am now. Every few weeks I die and I come back to life. And I can't walk. I can't even wipe my own shit.
You're not allowed to say shit.
They just opened up my throat so I could talk. I haven't been able to say a single word for 60 years. I'll say shit all I want. And you should do the same.
Oh, that's a damn curse. That's a never-ending curse. Shit.
Shit.
See? It's easy.
Shit.
Nice. Don't let anyone ever take away your right to say what you want. Words should never be hidden.
Shit.
I like you, Vic. But I think you should calm down.
Repeat the story. Okay, repeat the story. The end. My granddaddy.
You know a lot about death. Will my granddad live?
I don't know, Vic. I do know that if he dies, he won't come back like me. But if I could change places with him, I'd do so gladly.
You're a good man, Mr. Gines.
Now it's my turn. You owe me a favor.
Yes, whatever you want.
Could you place your hand on mine?
What's going to happen to you?
No one should die alone. Stay with me for a little while. And don't stop talking. Just pretend that I'm asleep. Don't let them see that I'm...
He died right there in front of me. And I stood there for nearly half an hour, holding his hand and begging him to come back. And he did.
It was true!
Hello, little Vic.
You're so lucky!
I'm not so sure. I'll die again in a few weeks. But I might not be as lucky as I was today. It might take me a lot longer to come back. They'll certify my death. They'll bury me. I'll die and come back. Die and come back. Die and come back inside my grave until there's no room left in the cemetery. Then they'll empty the graves, burn the remains.
Oh my God.
And I'll die and come back again, and I'll drag myself until someone finds me and takes me to a public nursing home. But I won't find you there. You'll have died of old age.
Luckily, that
this is
didn't
a
happen.
terrible
It took
curse.
me 40 years. But I found you at last. And together we found your beloved Vulcan, the treaty, and also, surprise, we even found a judgment coin.
The time has come. I ask you, for all the hate you feel towards me, please read the treaty in search of the potion that reverts immortality. Please, kill me.
It's a terrible curse. This is horrible. This is truly horrible. Am I going to help him now? Am I going to say no? But wait. I'm still confused about some stuff. So there is the there is the okay, point number one. On the website that he consults whenever he comes back to life, it talks there about an Henry White, a very rich man. He has red hair, and it says there that this rich guy, Henry White, he's the one who gave him the potion without mercury. But now I am very confused because it seems like it wasn't. It seems like who gave him the potion was René, not this Henry White guy. So I don't know who invented. Is this an invention? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand this part. So also, yeah, I don't understand that. Also, Pauline is immortal. And we know that for a fact because in the beginning of the game she killed herself and she came back to life. And yeah, so we know that. But they don't know that. They think she's mortal. Now, should I help this guy? He has a terrible curse, okay? I think this is the worst curse ever. And especially it is horrible because he didn't I mean, you know, there is that cliche, like if you live forever you can't appreciate your moments in life because you know you will never die, so you don't value the special moments in your life as much. But I mean, Pauline, her checkpoint for coming back to life, she is younger. She is young, so she doesn't necessarily need to go through all those awful experiences that he is describing about being buried alive, being buried, coming back to life, and then dying in the coffin and coming back to life again. Yeah, that's horrible. Also, his checkpoint is always old, and he is in a complete... He isn't in a state of suffering permanently, forever. That's horrible. But you know what? Yeah, like knowing that makes me want to end his suffering, regardless of what he did to me. But the fact that they just killed the gardener with no mercy at all, like I understand that they needed confirmation about the book, and they wanted someone to test it. But I wonder what would happen if Kine himself looked at the book, since he is already immortal. I guess he could have looked at the book and died. That would give them the proof they needed that was the real book, and then he would come back to life because he's immortal. Why did they have to use the gardener, who is innocent? They had no mercy for him. So I'm not going to help him.
You don't deserve the compassion you seek. You've destroyed too many lives. It's far more than you ever showed for Fergus, or Alonso, or me, and so many others.
The gardener.
And yet you had compassion for yourself. You weren't capable of ending your own life. That's how you wanted it. and that's how it shall be.
Vulcan, please.
Listen, don't waste any more of my time. None of that shit is going to happen. We're going to mix up a new transmutation potion. But I'm the one who's going to do the drinking.
What? What potion is she going to... Ah, she's going to be immortal as well. 2 potions. Refuse, betrayal. What is this? I don't understand. Is this a decision? No, I don't... I want to drink the right potion, because I mean, he doesn't have a memory. That's horrible.
You only need 1 coin to make enough potion for 2.
1 for you, and 1 for me. No, I can't trust you. What if you trick me? Or if something goes wrong? I need to make sure it works before I drink it. But as you can imagine, I have to test it on someone who has never been transmuted. Let's see if Lenny finds the madman. You'll have an immortal friend. What else could you ask for?
No. This is strange. It's not very well explained.
Miss Baxter, the madman is nowhere to be found. But I did find this.
Pauline!
He's immortal.
Oh! Forget the madman. Here's an even better offer. Wouldn't you just love an immortal girlfriend?
But he doesn't know that she's immortal, right? He doesn't know that. What happens if you drink 2 potions? Oh, this is very, 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 very strange. This is making my brain go insane.
I'll come back, John.
Wait. She's killing her. Didn't even give her time.
It
to
takes
drink
Gines
it.
a while to come back. What about her?
I'm alive.
And you don't know how happy that makes me.
Will she come back?
Amanda, keep an eye on them. I promise that when we find another coin, you'll be... Shit. Shit.
Did she come back to life? On the other hand, Weasel didn't show up. Okay, we're here again. She's still nowhere to be found. Oh my god, this is getting this is getting very juicy. I really am enjoying this. Oh my god. Now there's a question. She was already immortal, so did the potion truly work? We don't know, because the potion could be yeah, like the potion could be useless. That specific potion that they cooked, it could be maybe the potion didn't work and she came back to life because she was already immortal. That's a possibility. Okay. On the other, Baxter just bought a piece of for €500,000, more than enough to pay your father's debts. I've seen this scene before. Okay. And if that weren't enough, she's going to publish a book about John's past. Is that a coincidence, or is Baxter hiding something? If that's the case, you'll find it. Okay, so I think we came back in time. Is that right? If that's the case, you'll find it, no matter how well she hid it in the depths of the World Wide Web. Weasel or a card? What's Weasel? Weasel is the other person. You hit her email, phone, and even KU7. But Weasel is nowhere to be found. We're all hackers here, so we don't need to explain what KU7 is, right? Oh, I have no idea what KU7 is. I'm sorry. I have no idea. Okay, maybe I'll Google that later. Card. Just like Baxter said, the card she gave John is activated. You guess it must be connected to a private server from which Baxter controls. The contact information that should show up. From which Baxter controls, yeah. The contact controls the contact information that should show up, yes. But if Baxter can load information on that card, you can download it. It takes you a while to access the server, but you finally manage. Baxter's private life is all yours. Oh, she's a hacker then. Okay, this is a good place to stop the stream, take a break, and let's see what happens next. I really enjoyed this part of the game. It was very wow. Very cool, and I'm curious to see what happens next. Alright, but for now I'm going to stop the stream, take a break, refresh my head, and then I'll play some more. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.